What's really good? It's the Talk of New York Chef coming back at you with none other than Evil Orbit, Evil Once, Mr. Hannibal Wolf. Gentlemen, you know I don't even want to just say something. Please let them know what's up.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Is your quintessential Puerto Rican muffin, Jorge, or Evil Olsen, and me with my little sidekick, Evil Orbit. And we're here, brother. We're here for another episode.
All right. How y'all doing, Urban Podcast Nation? It is the Beast of Heel Team 6, a.k.a. Mr. Godzilla, a.k.a. the man who will put your champion and whoever you set in front of me in a body bag in the ring. How y'all gentlemen doing today? And please forgive Evil Once. We were having computer troubles today, so he is on the cell phone. Hey, so if he sounds a little muffled, it's the cell phone. Don't blame Once.
You know what? Before we go into Impact Wrestling and New Japan and all the other stuff, I just want to tell people still it's www.urbanwrestlingnetwork.com. We have all of our stuff there. Make sure to check it out. Gentlemen, so a little while ago, and we've touched on this before, that one of the current Bullet Club's Guerrillas of Destiny had said that he wanted to work with Impact Wrestling. COVID is playing a big part in guys not being able to move around. With Bound for Glory right around the corner, what do you guys think of the Guerrillas of Destiny, a.k.a. Bullet Club, coming into BFG and, wreaking some havoc?
I love it. I want me some Tama Tonga. I want me some Tamaloa. I want some G.O.D. in Impact. They will automatically legitimize their tag division even more because they got the Guns there. They got the North. They got the Good Brothers. They got all those teams there. Imagine adding Guerrillas of Destiny there. G.O.D., baby. Love them. Love you guys. I love Tama. And hell, I don't even think it'll be a Bullet Club reunion. We could have the Good Brothers versus the G.O.D. Why not? Because they've never faced each other. And if I'm correct, Loa wasn't there when Anderson and Gallows were there. So it was just Tonga by himself. Maybe we'll get Tama Tonga by himself and we'll get a singles run from Tama Tonga. Why not? I love it. It's a great idea. It'll bring buzz. Once, what do you got to say?
But wait, before Evil Once goes in, is that not the most excited he's ever been on this podcast?
I love these. They are like, I'm telling you, Chef,
you can't stop.
You will love them, bro. You will love Guerrillas of Destiny. Watch Guerrillas of Destiny match. You'll be like, man, these guys they're my type. I like these guys.
Evil Once, what do we got, baby?
Hey, man, if that happens, first of all, I will go Bullet Club. And then I will faint on the floor. Then I'll get up and start screaming like a 15-year-old pubescent child. They're in Impact Wrestling. I mean, that would be like the biggest coup if Impact Wrestling could pull something out like that. But it all depends on the COVID-19 nonsense. If they can fly from Japan here, stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, I know that according to what Hannibal Wolf has been saying, both guys from G.O.D. are in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure. I think one of them is. I know Tonga. They're in Tonga, like in the island, but they're able to travel because Tama Tonga was doing the New Japan stuff here as like a singles guy. He was doing for the tournament. He was doing that, and so was Loa. So I think. They can travel because I know the only thing is if they have anything getting to Canada, that'll be the only problem that they have.
Well, no, I think did they say where BFG was going to be?
No, BFG they haven't said anything yet, but which means it'll be from Tennessee again. I know they were waiting to see what will happen with the opening of the border, but I guess now we're already in October, so it'll definitely be from Tennessee. Now, before I get excited about the G.O.D., possibly coming in, that being the biggest thing ever.
I thought that Hannibal came in here super hot and crazy. Now, we were talking about how we're gonna do our topic segments, and we'll keep it nice and short for you guys, so we in and out. Evil Once throws the wrench into the system, and he
Hey,
goes
man.
absolutely bananas on the Rock and Impacts. Which what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out and make it its own little video. Put a Rock thing on it, send it out there. Good brothers.
Yeah. Next
I was
up,
about to segue for you. I was gonna say, let's get back to the topic at hand. Is the Good Brothers?
So we got the Good Brothers, who also have a great relationship with New Japan, and they had said that they would like to still work over there and do things, and it's part of their contract or something like that. Do you guys think that there's a legitimate, we could see G.O.D. or Tama Tonga because of the Good Brothers, and possibly a working relationship finally, because New Japan does trust the Good Brothers?
Yeah, but they don't trust Impact.
Yeah.
So
It's a different regime though.
I think we will, to a point. I don't think New Japan's be like, hey, give us Callahan and thing, and we'll give you Okada. No, not happening. Never. That will never. Gato will look at him and be like, no. But I think there'll be a little bit like, if we get G.O.D. there, that'll be confirmed. That'll confirm all our suspicions that there is a working relationship, because they have Don Callis there. That helps too. You got the Good Brothers again. That helps as well. But I don't think anything will get Bullet Club, because Bullet Club it's G.O.D., but the rest of them, they're all in Japan. That would include Kenta. I could see Kenta maybe, because I know he lives here. And formerly known as Hideo Itami.
I'm saying just the fact of kind of like a trial run. If
there was
you do send Tama Tonga in, what?
There was a trial run a few years ago when Impact had the thing. They had Shinsuke. They had.
Well, no. I'm saying we're not talking nothing in the past. I'm saying as of right now, with what we're saying, with the opportunity of have G.O.D. or at least one of the members in there now, if they're treated well and they go back and they're like, man, this is a good spot. They treat the talent. Evil Once, what do you think on that?
Well, I have to say this, and unfortunately, I'm gonna hurt chest feelings with what I'm gonna say now. But the stench of Dixie Carter is gone from Impact. It's been over 3 years, going on 4 years since Anthem took over. The bridge is burned, is closed. They built a new bridge. Also, and I apologize because I was working, I didn't see the list of our conversations, but and I'm sorry, but we just saw yesterday before that the president resigned, and I don't know his name from New Japan Wrestling.
Harold Medj.
I'm sorry.
Harold Medji.
So
Harold
Medj. So Medji, he resigned. So whoever the new president is, you never know if it's a Japanese guy, if it's another American. It's a Japanese guy already. Who is it?
I don't know his name. I saw it yesterday. I just didn't write it down. But it is a Japanese guy. He replaced him immediately. So this obviously, since we want to transition a little over there, obviously they knew this was coming. This was coming because they filled it like that.
He said he was leaving this year. At the beginning of the year, he said that he was going to move on to other things. And then the COVID took over. So I guess it got put in the back burner. But if this new president sees that Impact Wrestling has moved on to bigger and better things, they have a better tag team, they have better storylines that they could do, talent exchange. And like Chef said, if you do like a trust process, we'll send you one guy, you send the one guy. And like you said, if the G.O.D. or even one guy shows up, now right there could be the bridge to start it. Hopefully it happens. This is all hearsay. But, if they live in Florida right now and they're staying here for a couple of months because they can fly back, I don't see why not. I mean, even a little video somebody getting jumped outside BFG, put the just throw in the rock already into it. Put the little leaves like, okay, let's put a little thing in here. You never know. We hope it happens. We're hoping it happens, but
I'm worried with Meji leaving. Like, people were wondering why all of a sudden he left. It's because Western expansion for New Japan has failed, unfortunately, and that is that.
It's not his fault though.
Yeah, I know. It was the Bucks and all them leaving. That's why there's so much animosity between the Bucks and all them with New Japan, because they wanted to expand in America and they went and started another wrestling promotion. It's like, what are you going to do? And that brings into question what happens to the IWGP United States title? What happens to the wrestlers, them wanting to, get on the network here? But if they have that relationship with Impact, will that be, in a sense, their second hurrah to Western expansion, going through Impact, introducing their stars? I mean, they don't have to bring. I don't think New Japan will send over, Okada, but they can send someone like Will Ospreay. They can send someone like maybe some of the underneath guys that are good.
They can send Sonata.
Yeah, but Sonata's a freelancer. I found that out. He's a freelancer right now. So
okay.
Yeah. That's why he don't get pushed. But you could send someone like Toriyama Ishimori. He's been in Impact before. That's where he did his excursion. He was in Impact for a little bit, and then he came back and he was with Bullet Club as a Bone Soldier. And you could send Tama Tonga. You could send not your main event guys. You could send your smaller, your guys that need a little more seasoning, or we're just too crowded with you right now with this event scene. Let's send you over to Impact where you can have some feuds and storylines and perfect your wrestling. Heck, if they wanted to, send the baddest man on the planet there, Minoru Suzuki, and have him win the title.
That's my guy. We got a plug.
But yeah, I see this being very fruitful for both companies if it is true, because they can work together.
Ishimori, you have mentioned that Ishimori came over in excursion, but he wasn't New Japan Wrestling though. He was at the other company.
Noah. Yeah.
Who?
Noah.
No. Yeah, he was at Noah.
Yeah, he was with Noah.
Yeah, for a long time.
Then he became a free agent, wanted to go to WWE, and didn't work out. Then he went to New Japan and became the Bone Soldier. So.
Yep. But that's
anywho.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We're good.
We didn't ask about the do you think the Good Brothers, if the G.O.D. shows up, do you think that they will join together? Or do you think G.O.D. will be G.O.D. and be like, nah, fuck you. Excuse my language.
Bullet Club for life.
They were at one point in the Bullet Club, so.
I listen, the only way. That's not written in stone.
Like you tell me, keep it in. We'll bring it in the next thing. Once Bound for Glory happens,
yep.
We'll keep it in the thing.
I don't know nothing. So
keep it in the back. Sammy Callahan's attacker.
We got Sammy Callahan's attacker. Now, last show, me and Hannibal were talking about how come Impact doesn't have any cameras or security where people keep getting beat up and nobody knows nothing. Sammy Callahan, obviously put the beats to Eddie Edwards. I am not crying about it. You guys, Sammy Callahan being the mystery backstage attacker.
Meh.
But it wasn't him, though.
It was technically Shamrock, but Callahan set him up.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like... Yeah.
Now you got Shamrock and Callahan together, and now you're going to see Shamrock against Eddie Edwards as Bound for Glory, because that's definitely going to be the next match. And honestly, I didn't see that coming with Ken Shamrock, and I hate that they still have all guys working for Impact, but damn it, that dude is ripped. Ken Shamrock is ripped.
Yeah, but he's
like 76 years old, and that dude is ripped for being
So
87.
so Evil Only, let me ask you a question, right? And,
95 right now, bro.
so here's my
Ripped.
beef. Here's my beef with this. Is a few months ago, yourself included, with a lot of fans, thought that Ace Austin was going to be the next champ, right? So
Yeah.
what has happened to Ace Austin since? Nothing. He's been
Dedicated to tag team action against the Good Brothers, the Nords, and the Motor City Machine Guns.
But then everybody expected Madman Fulton to get a push. What happened with that? So all
He
these
got
opportunities you could have, all these opportunities you could have had Fulton be the guy who beats him up and has something for Bound for Glory. There are so many opportunities you could have, but you're still doing this for Ken Shamrock. And for everybody that sits back there and go, well, they gave him Sami Callihan so they can induct him to the Hall of Fame. We did that for him. Okay, so what's the excuse now of saying we're going to throw something at Shamrock again to now say something again about a Hall of Fame? When does it eventually become enough?
Well, the thing is like this. I agree with what you're saying. And I think with Fulton and Austin not getting the title and then losing it that fast, like they did with Edwards to Eric Young, they're still young. They don't get buried now. You know what I'm saying? So I see the reasoning as to why they didn't give Austin the title to then have it lose it. What, like 4 episodes later? I mean, you buried the dude right there. You know that you don't want to do that to him. So I see the reason why they put him in the tag team, but I still don't see why Shamrock is going after Eddie Edwards. That right there, because a couple of weeks ago he was getting with Callahan and Big Mike, who's no longer here, and then all of a sudden he's with Callahan. And, I'm losing my mind. I gotta leave and think. And then he leaves, and then he comes back a week later after RVD leaves. So you know what I'm saying? It's like a revolving door with the people sometimes.
I think that's more of like a cop out for them. Like, I think it's just because with Rob Van Dam leaving, Callahan doesn't have anything to do. So it's like, hey, let's just throw him in there because it makes sense.
What's he doing now? He ain't doing anything.
He was feuding with Shamrock. They were doing like the odd couple tag team.
Wait. What Evil Lone is trying to say is technically he still hasn't done nothing because Ken Shamrock did the work.
Yeah, but he's still
and there was this. Let me press the button on my remote control. Here we go, Taika. Hey, we're back. You know, that's all he did. That's all he's done. He got screwed. I'm sorry, Callahan got screwed. He should have been a longer champ than what they gave him. 3 months? Come on now, man. For Tessa Blanchard.
And then who did he drop it to?
Tessa.
For Tessa Blanchard. And then where's Tessa Blanchard at now? Oh, I haven't answered my emails because I needed to focus on my marriage. And I want to prove that I am not a racist. I'm sorry. Oops. Which?
Wait. What? Oh yeah. I remember the racist thing. I was about to say when did the racist thing? But then I remember the racist thing.
Post out saying that's the reason why she hasn't answered any questions since the summertime when she didn't come back. She needed to get herself together. First of all, you didn't want to leave your man because he was going to cheat on you in Mexico. That's one.
Whoa.
Come on.
Whoa.
Evil. He came. He's like, yo, Evil Lone say he's been off the podcast for weeks and he's coming in Iron Mike Tyson, baby.
Let's be honest. I mean, the dude is a good-looking dude. I mean, he's a handsome guy. You're gonna leave him in Mexico by himself? That dude's gonna go run rampage to whole Mexico with Tessa Blanchard gone. That's why she stayed up there, and that's why they got married so damn fast. You don't get married in 6 months, bro. Like who the hell does that?
They've been together longer than 6. They've been together like over a year.
Crap.
A year is nothing.
She's young.
All these wrestlers, all they do is date each other. She was dating Ricochet for like 6 years or whatever. Broke up with him, and then she's dating the dude afterwards, and then he's dating somebody else afterwards. Like, dude, whatever happened to taking a break and you know, throwing out the garbage, letting the thing right out, air out, jump jump to the next person. It makes no sense. Anyway, let me stop right now, bro.
You gotta
What's
get
the,
me in trouble.
what's the
You gonna
next
get me in
topic?
trouble.
What's the
Because
next
I
topic?
know Tessa Blanchard used to train at where I train now. I don't want her coming back and saying, "Oh, I heard you've been talking a lot of garbage. Who's that? Who's that big mother effer talking garbage on your podcast?" I'll be like, "Oh man, I don't know him. He's just here.
Anytime,
He's
I don't
just
know.
here.
anytime,
I don't know.
anytime.
Chef just throws people on these podcasts. I don't know.
I don't know. He comes on every now and then." I do agree with you. I think the Impact World Title, like that whole issue with Callahan, I think Callahan should have got like a long, like maybe 6-7 month reign, just to establish him because he did so much to become a heavyweight. Because he put on weight and now he's hefty, but it's like he did that so he could be a world champion. He could be looked at as a world champion. He could work as a world champion. I think he got screwed, and I think he should have been there because they wanted to put the thing on Tessa because they wanted to make history, and it backfired on them hard. And I think that's what they finally got out of that hole, and now it's like, okay, he's going to be the attacker allegedly for Eddie Edwards, and Callahan is just kind of there in the background for Shamrock because I think either Shamrock's going to retire because Edwards is going to retire him, which doesn't make any sense for them to do, or they're going to have another Callahan versus Edwards feud over the thing. I don't know. But
Do you know when his contract is up?
Who, Callahan?
Yep.
He's not going to go back to WWE. And I know in New Japan, he didn't get over there, so he's not going to go there either.
What about AEW or MLW?
I could see him. He was in MLW for a little bit. I could see him going back there. But he was more the deathmatch guy in MLW. So he was doing all that stuff with Jimmy Havoc and everything when I saw him there.
As of right now, his name has so much more value than when it did when he first got there. That he comes in, he instantly gets pushed towards Hammerstone and Low-Key. I only threw Low-Key's name in there because Low-Key was a longtime champ. But I think that those two guys, he instantly becomes one of the top three guys if he goes there. AEW, we all know Sammy could talk. We all know MJF could talk. You're shaking your head. You do not want Sammy in AEW.
No.
You don't think that the fans want Sammy Callahan versus Moxley in a hardcore match?
Yeah, but Moxley's
they do.
I guess. But I don't want Callahan to be like limited to just the deathmatch guy. That's what happens to a lot.
No. You don't. You let him be free. You kind of give him his own creative. Let him do whatever he's going to do with his gimmick. But I'm telling you, they need somebody. AEW is doing really well. I know that they're doing things. But a guy like that, all of a sudden, it changes the game for them again because he does have a buzz.
Yeah.
And he's not a WWE guy. You know what I mean? Like, who are the first two champions for AEW? Go ahead. There's only been two.
Two WWE guys. But yeah, we're not talking about AEW though. We're good.
No. I'm just saying. Well, Sammy Callahan. You know what? As a matter of fact, there's a eulogy that has to be done.
Yes.
And I thought there's no better way to end this than Eva Lone say dealing with his emotions and everything else. So please, sir, I know you want to, do what you got to do here. It's the floor is yours, brother.
Well, dearly beloved, we're gathered here to talk about two souls that are no longer with Impact Wrestling. That being 67-year-old RVD and his wrestler slash stripper slash OnlyFans.com girlfriend, Katie Forbes. As we saw 2 weeks ago, a devastating pile driver by Sammy Callahan, where she got stuck on the ground and she died right there. The last thing that we could see was her booty cheeks up in the air. with her legs spread. That was the last image that we saw. All I know is that we will no longer hear the "Hey, hey, baby, look, hey, it's $3.99, hey." I have not hated twerking so much since Katie Forbes came in and started doing twerking. Twerking died back in 1986, maybe 87.
Whoa!
Then
Hold
even
on, I'm not trying to cut your eulogy off, but in '93 and '94, let's not act like if dance hall wasn't killing it and everybody was doing the butterfly and everything else, my brother. You know that Shabba Ranks was popping.
don't let me cut the butterfly. But twerking died like 10 years ago. And we all know that something that used to be cool, that means that is retired. We remember the death by what was the Cam Newton. It was a wrap.
Hey, I
Okay,
used to
once Kate
like
Ford started doing the twerk every 2 seconds of every sentence out of her mouth, you know that it was being retired. Now, if anybody wants to see her do the twerk, go to her OnlyFans page, which I still can't believe that Impact Wrestling actually allow her to do that. To be honest with you,
their
like
their contracts are not as restrictive anymore. So it's like you
but,
can make money outside of
but
stuff. So
the lead wrestler or AEW wrestler female have no OnlyFans page when they're working for the company.
they still have
I haven't
Patreon.
seen, I haven't seen that to this day. Not one WWE female or guy, not one AEW, not one NWA, not one MLW wrestler have any type of other business on the side while they're wrestling for that company, except for Katie Forbes. And then it's an adult thing, and you're supposed to be gearing for family entertainment. So this right here lost me a long time ago of how WWE could, TNA could allow, Impact Wrestling could allow her to do something like that, and then have her OnlyFans page on Twitter like that, just like twerking every 5 seconds with a bunch of girls. Oh, if you want to see more, come follow me here. I was very, like, there's something fishy about this going on here. But, thank God they're gone. RVD now could go back and finish his career with Vince McMahon. Now yes he will. Now we're
Not
gonna
a
see him
wrestler.
now, now you're gonna see him rejuvenated, doing doing frog splashes from tables, coast to coast, from one side to one side, because he's going to get paid out there to do that over there. And here in Impact, oh, I'm too old. I'm 2 steps behind. I need my Geritol. You know, and he's going to go back to Vince McMahon. I promise you that he'll be there next week. And you will never see Katie Forbes again if he goes back to WWE, because they're not going to allow her to go there with him unless they want to see a feud between him and her against
Killer Cross.
Killer Cross, his girl. I could see that happening
Hold on,
next.
hold
I'm
up.
just
If you put Killer Cross next to RVD, RVD looks, and this is no disrespect to RVD, he just looks super washed up and
yeah.
not in the same league as Killer Cross.
But
If
then you
you
got
put
the two
Katie
females.
Forbes next to Scarlett Bordeaux,
Scarlett has no chance in the world to compete against Katie Forbes. Now, there's one thing that I'm going to
wait,
miss.
wait, wait, wait.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
was
whoa,
going,
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
was going
whoa,
the other
whoa.
way. I was saying that Katie
Bro,
Forbes can't be in the
Scarlett
same
Bordeaux
category as
is
Scarlett Bordeaux.
gorgeous.
oh,
Katie Forbes is
listen,
plastic. Come
you
on,
see,
bro.
you see this? There's a flag on the play right now. I just threw the flag for a challenge call right here. You Your home girl, what's her name again? The Scarlet Bordeaux. She's also plastic, my brother. She's
She
also
look better than
plastic.
Katie
When,
Forbes.
when have
And
I
she has
ever
a
hated on that?
she has admitted on her on social media that she's also plastic. You could see her the difference from Ring of Honor when she was there with Jimmy Jacobs, or not Jimmy Jacobs, the guy, the Princess Bride guy that works with Impact now.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Jacobs.
Yeah, Jimmy Jacobs. Yeah, he used to be one of the girls with him, and she was this skinny and this flat. And she even mentioned it, how different it is when you go plastic and how guys look at you differently and stuff like that. So both chicks are plastic. And Katie Forbes would destroy her in any type of beauty contest, ab contest, booty shaking contest. Katie Forbes will have it all. But as
This
you
is
would check,
this is
guys,
multiple pod missing frustration.
now, now there's
Yeah, it
things
is.
that
Yeah, it is.
now, thing that I'm going to talk about Katie Forbes at Impact, and that's seeing that out those abs.
Hold
Those
on.
abs
Hold on.
were
Katie Forbes abs are on another level. I'll give her that. Her
Yes.
abs, her
those
abs are serious. But hold on. I'm gonna tell you like I told Hannibal Wolf. If I pay for it, it's mine. So if she paid for her booty and her, her twins, those are hers.
hey, the puppies. Sometimes they come new, sometimes they're used.
You
This
can't
time
buy
the
no
puppy,
used puppies.
yes, you can because they're old.
Hey,
At
no. Hey,
7 years
how
old,
you walk? How you walk into a place and be like, "Yo, doc, you got any used silicone? I don't want to pay full
hey man,
price. You got any used silicone?"
Oh
go into
man.
a shelter,
If
you
Katie
see the
Forbes went to WWE, her booty would pop, bro. Like it would just
hold
pop
up,
in the ring.
hold up, hold up. If you go into an animal shelter, you'll see those used dogs that have been there
What?
for 7 years compared to a new dog. So there's new puppies and there's used puppies. Maybe hush puppies and some of those girls that are fake. And there's puppies that you say you buy. So and they're new puppies on a lot of those ladies in every wrestling company. There's a lot of new puppies. I mean, there's rarely any wrestlers left that have hush puppies. So
Wow. Hey, listen, there's not many topics that come off that get me flabbergasted or like a oh my god kind of thing. Like we hit all our topics. We talked the New Japan partnership. We talked
I didn't even get to
God.
say anything about Rob Van Dam leaving. This man was like, "I'm mad
I
Katie
just
Forbes is lug on."
I
That's
think he was thinking. And also, Chef, maybe you gotta put like not suitable for children at the beginning of the podcast on a network. So that way the young kids don't listen to this podcast. Not suitable for work. NSFW
oh,
podcast.
man. Nah,
Wow.
Well,
I'm just gonna give my quick sense on that. Good for Rob Van Dam. He got out of where he didn't want to be. Uh, well, he's already said that he's working with WWE on projects. It's probably just like bet RVD to the Hall of Fame 2021. Just I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. He's gonna
yeah.
do like documentaries about his career, probably some stuff on ECW, maybe some stuff with Paul Heyman. I don't know. Do I see Rob Van Dam returning to the ring? No. I think
Yes.
Vince McMahon will not. They will not allow Rob Van Dam to wrestle. They barely allowed Kurt Angle to wrestle. They're not going to let Rob Van Dam wrestle.
Have MVP who's like what? How old is MVP?
MVP though is in great shape and can still sort of go. Rob Van
Uh,
Dam is broken
Shel-
down.
Shelton Benjamin.
Who
I
can
mean, there's
still go?
I know that
Something.
Rob Van Dam, in his mind, he can still go.
But did you
All
watch his match? His last match in Impact? Holy shit!
he is,
Oh my
before the
god!
wrestling.
Whoa, whoa! Don't you dare blame it on that. Don't you dare
Hey,
blame it on that. That keeps
he,
people
hey,
young.
hey, all he gotta do is just go look for Jeff Hardy, both for the in the back.
Stop it!
Who's so weird that
Stop it!
Evil
they
Jose came in hot today.
Yo, someone give him some water. He need to cool off. Yo, give him some
one more
ice.
thing, one more thing, wrestling, and this is wrestling related. The lawsuit against Anthem, they postponed it again. But this time, the judge said because of the last time when the last judge who passed away in Tennessee, they took a lot. They took almost 1 month off because one of the judges had passed away, and because of COVID-19, they can't get any
19,
people to
19.
come back. 19. I'm sorry, they can't come anybody to come back. So he urged them and even told them that he's going to postpone it and that they have to sit down and come with an agreement of how they're going to work this out. So he told them to actually come to a number where they both agree, which Anthem will pay Jared an amount to settle out of court. So
So that means that Jerry technically won, right?
nobody won. Nobody won.
Well, if they're
But
paying him.
well, no,
Yeah, but
because he urged them. The judge urged them to do that because if they do this again, Jared is going to keep losing money. Anthem has money in their pockets, and if they go back to court, it won't be till sometime in the middle of next year of 2021. So he urged them to settle this out of court once and for all and come with a number. So
that explains why Jeff Jarrett hasn't really been seen on TV because he was getting some roles on TV, but I haven't seen him like in the last 8 months.
yep.
So listen, we covered everything and
And
more
more,
and more.
and
So
more.
before we get out of here and I let my guys do their pluggings, don't forget it's urbanwrestlingnetwork.com. So on that, gentlemen, please send the plugs out so we get up out of here.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Don't forget your quintessential Puerto Rican muffin Jorge, Evil Once with Evil Orbit. And like the chef said, it's urbannetworkwrestling.com. That is the page. That is the thing you're going to be seeing moving forward. And I promise you, it's going to get updated. It's just, a lot of work going on right now. A lot of things will be changing. We're looking for, or Chef is looking for, Chef, I don't know what you're looking for. You're looking for something.
Oh yeah, no. I've reached out to a few individuals to see who'd we bring in, and I won't say anything yet. But next week, this person said, "I got you. Let's make my debut on this." So when that person comes in, you'll see who we're rolling with. If everything works out smooth and the vibe is there, there'll be a new member to the team. So a lot of things moving forward.
And also, fans, don't worry, because the heel monster here, he has his hair in a ponytail. So you will not be seeing this every 5 seconds of the
Oh,
podcast. Oh, oh my God.
Oh
Oh
man,
my
you
God.
you talking about the last one, aren't you?
I felt like I was gonna jump to the screen and blow dry your shit.
Yeah. I just got out of the shower when I did that. I was like, man, I wanted to
So
let
if if you feel disgusted like I did, don't feel bad because I was disgusted too.
I feel disgusted with you and Katie Forbes in the same sentence. But as
so
I was
Hannibal,
saying,
please plug.
all right, Urban Podcast Nation. Quick update. In November, things will be changing. Keep an eye out. Watch me on the Tyrant Hannibal Wolf on Instagram. Things will be changing. Change is coming. And I'm letting y'all know that. You'll see after November, if I'm correct, it's the 14th. Things will be changing. But you can follow me again at the Tyrant Hannibal Wolf on Instagram. That's where I post all my stuff dealing with wrestling. I am the Beast of Heel Team 6, aka Godzilla, aka anybody you put in front of me will be put in a body bag. And one more thing. Again, this is to all the people that tell me I should be something. I should be this. Go F yourself. I've censored myself just for you, Chef. because
Thank you,
I am tired. I'm sick and tired of people telling me to be something I am not, because you see this vision for me. This is me. This is the Beast of Heel Team 6. This is the let me stop myself. Anyways, y'all have a good day.
So,
Chef. Yeah, so guys, November 13th, the Heel Beast is having a hair versus hair match. So on the he might come back with a little fade. That's what he's talking about. Let's stay tuned.
listen, what I will say, change is definitely coming. You already know www.urbanwrestlingnetwork.com at Heel Team S6X brands at it don't matter. It's so many ads going around. Ladies and gentlemen, for my guys who went absolutely bonkers at times, we're out of here. Evil Orbit is sitting on camera. Latest.